don't think I've done anything quite like this before. Okay.
Okay.
Katie.
Michael.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
Are you ready for this fun conversation?
Sure.
How do we begin this dialogue?
Should we do like a handshake?
I'm Nancy Califf.
Nancy Shimon Levy.
Now, the question is, am I the younger one and you're the older one, or are you the older one and I'm the younger one?
I think I'm the good-looking one.
We should have each other guess our ages. So you're 54?
No.
Okay, so
45.
45. See?
I've lived in Detroit all my life.
We lived in the northwest section of Detroit.
Jewish immigrants from all over the world came to Detroit and created their own life and business.
Shopping in the kosher meat markets was all on Dexter. You just felt that you belonged there. Detroit at one time, it was all Jewish. Jewish.
When I was young, the Jewish people lived in what we called a ghetto. They all lived together. You didn't go where Jewish people weren't living.
And it's nice to hear you say you want to be here. A lot of kids left.
I think the fact that my generation is so, spread out in the Metro Detroit community, it could feel like everyone is kind of by themselves a little bit.
Young people today, I actually think crave finding that community.
Young adults, we really had to create diverse options to celebrate Judaism in Detroit.
No Jew should ever be alone.
You are not for yourself alone. You recognize your obligation to be of service.
Because I was Jewish, I had the support of the Jewish community.
I created NEXTGen Detroit Pride, which creates a space and a community for young adult LGBT Jews. That has been such a terrific thing to see, that we can reach out to those who might have not felt part of our greater community before.
So I started a company called Come Play Detroit with huge support from the Federation.
Federation tends to be, in a way, the organizing body for Jews my age.
I moved to Detroit when I knew 2 people. So NEXTGen Detroit has truly been the hub of Jewish engagement for me.
That's something I'm pretty grateful for, all of the opportunities that we have.
It really feels like we're a part of a family.
It's just so gratifying to hear this, even though I read it in the Jewish news. I think you're doing a hell of a job.
I think it's great.
My hope is that it will flourish way past what we did in our generation.
But also maintain the values that your generation has bestowed upon us.
Know where you came from and where you're going.
It's incredible how much of Detroit has been benefited from the Jews who came here in successive waves and continue to come.
And the final word is, love is the bottom line.
Love is the bottom line. Shichianu. Love is the bottom line. I heard you're a hugger, Nancy. Is that the truth?
am.
Okay. If it's all right with you. Thank you so much.
It would be such a pleasure to sit in that seat someday, 60 years from now.
There you go.
Hopefully you can teach me Rummy Cube at Fleischman sometime, and I can grab that tuna.
Stop it and I'll get a game together.
Good.
You enlightened me.
I came here empty, and he's got my tank full of gas.
You want to know what's great about Judaism? Somebody wrote Fiddler on the Roof.
I was all ears. Yeah, I thought, oh, I'm going to fall asleep. But he wouldn't let me fall asleep.
You got a happy smile on your face, so it must be good.
I try.
2 major things that my generation, you know what, I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm not Kanye West and I'm not the voice of a generation.
I think this is good, but I don't know what to compare to anything.
This is a great first date.
This is a date all along. Oh. They've been fixing us up.